Hey, welcome back to another video. You already know how we doing it. You already know every day, every other day, man. Yes, sir, we get into it. And today's video is really a video that's kind of close to my heart, kind of, sort of, in a little baby way. So yeah, let's just go ahead and jump straight into it. Go ahead and leave a like, go ahead, subscribe, and comment. All right, so today we're gonna be talking about almost at San Diego, the Los Angeles Chargers. Okay, now the reason why I said in the intro why this is kind of dear to my heart, because this team back when they were San Diego, they were really a big reason how I got into football. Now, I was never a fan of their team, but I was a fan of LaDainian Tomlinson growing up. LaDainian Tomlinson was the dude. He was my guy. He's my favorite player ever to grace a gridiron. Still is. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, shouts out to them boys, and let's just go ahead and get straight into the video. All right, so they have the team. They have the quarterback. They have the offense. They have the guys on defense. You know what I'm saying? It's like they have dogs everywhere, man. They have their quarterback. He might not have had ever a top 5 season in the NFL. He may have never had that yet. But he has top 5 arm talent and just talent in general, Because, man, Justin Herbert is that dude. Harbaugh is that guy. He really is, bro. He just has had to deal with bad circumstances. For one, playing for the Chargers. Like I said, I wasn't a fan of the Chargers by any means. But LaDainian Tomlinson, I was a fan of as a little kid, as a 5-year-old, 6-year-old. You feel me? And I used to root for him to do good, so I wanted his team to win. You know what I'm saying? I wanted him to win games and get him a ring. And they just could never do that. And that's bleeding over into the now with Herbert, I feel like. Because Herbert, now, it wasn't necessarily, you guys didn't necessarily know, kind of, sort of. But, you had Anthony Lynn as his rookie coach. You know what I'm saying? And that really wasn't going to do anything. Even though he won Offensive Rookie of the Year that year, just because he balled out and had a crazy behind year. And because, like I said, because his talent is that good, where he himself can just ball out. You know what I'm saying? Then he had to deal with Brandon Staley these past few years. And no offense to Brandon Staley, but kind of offense. You know what I'm saying? You're not that good of a head coach. It is what it is, Sorry, not sorry, bro. And and with those two coaches, Herbert hasn't even experienced, he only experienced one 10-win season in his career. He has one 10-win season, bro. That is terrible. You know what I'm saying? Especially for a quarterback of his caliber with his offense and the guys on defense. And I really feel like it comes down to coaching, which they have finally fixed. Herbert missed 4 games this year, okay? And he still threw for 3,134 yards. That's pretty freaking good. He had 20 touchdowns thrown, but he did have 7 interceptions, but he had a 65% completion percentage, which is, pretty good. You know what I'm saying? This, day and age, that's about average-ish, kind of, sort of. But, he still played good, though, even though, he, like I said, he missed a month of the season, 4 games. But he still played pretty good to have those limitations of Brandon Staley, man. He has dogs on that offense, and they can't put together wins. And I truly feel like it is the coaching. It is the play calling on both sides of the ball. Shoot, all 3 levels. You know what I'm saying? And he has Keenan Allen out there and Mike Williams. And that's just a receiver. For just talking about receivers. If you have Keenan Allen has been doing this for over a decade or a decade, something like that. 10, 11 seasons. He been here since 2013. He been eating. You know what I'm saying? He came into the league at a rack. And then, he hasn't. And the crazy thing about Keenan Allen, I learned by, doing this research for this video, is that he's never played a full season, ever. He's always missed, even if it was just 1 game. Most time it's 2, 3, 4 games. He had one season where he only played 1 game. You know, he had one season where he only played 8. You know what I'm saying? So it's like he never really gets a full season, and he's still putting up racks on y'all boys. I'm just saying, man. He's still putting up rack on rack. Now, he can't, you know, obviously, if he plays 8 games, he's not going to put up a rack, obviously, you know, and whenever he didn't play, you know, those type of games. But when he played 13 plus games in a year, it's a rack. I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying, 13 plus. That means even 13, bro. You know, I'm just saying. But and then don't forget Mike out here. You know, Mike is Mr. Deep Ball. You know, don't leave him one-on-one because your corner will get dunked on. I don't care if he's a top 5 corner. He will get dunked on by Mike. You know what I'm saying? So they got the dogs. And then let's not forget Eckler. Eckler, whenever he was healthy, you know, he wasn't really too healthy last year. But the 2 years before that, he led the league in total touchdowns, bro. Total receive. Well, obviously not quarterbacks, you know what I'm saying? Duh, obviously. But like as far as receiving and rushing, he led the league back-to-back years. Scoring machine. So what I am saying here is that you have this offense, but can't win 11 games. This is ludicrous to me. It's just crazy. Like what? You know, and to me, it's gotta be the coaching. And thankfully, they have a coach now that they just acquired, you know, that'll help them with that, you know. Also, that will also help them on the defense, even though their defense has studs too, which, you know, DJ, Derwin James, you know what I'm saying? Still got K-Mac down there, and they might have Bosa depending on how this offseason goes. You know what I'm saying? So they got dogs on that defense, or had dogs, even if Bosa does leave, you know? I mean, dogs out there. And now that they have a coach that I believe is going to build his coaching staff to, you know, fit his system and fit the team needs. I mean, he already got Navarro Bowman, a 49er great linebacker, a just NFL great linebacker. You know what I'm saying? And he got him to be his linebacker coach. You know? Like, that's amazing, you know? But what I'm saying is that Jim Harbaugh will be him for you guys. Whenever he came to San Francisco, he took us to the Super Bowl and deep playoff runs whenever we didn't go to the Super Bowl. I'm just saying, with Alex Smith. No offense to Alex Smith, but with Alex Smith. You know what I'm saying? Year 1, year 2 cap. You know what I'm saying? That is from Jim Harbaugh. You know what I'm saying? That patch right there. That's Jim Harbaugh's patch. You feel me? And I feel like he can get this Charger team to the promised land. You know? I really do feel like that. I mean, this guy is an elite coach. I mean, and the best thing about it, he loves to hand that ball off. And you have a scoring machine. Now, Eckler himself doesn't really stay healthy too much. So now with a coach who likes to run the ball whenever Eckler is more of a dual threat back, you know, you go and you get a guy, you know, go and get a good backup so that can really take the load off of Eckler, so Eckler can play deep into, you know, the playoffs for you guys, you know, and not be hurt. You know, your team gets banged up. You know, that's another reason why you guys lose games. You can't stay healthy. And I feel like, once again, due to the coaching, you know, you're like, dang, if everyone on the team is getting hurt, it's coaching, bro. It is. It's coaching. You can't sit here and tell me it's not. If everyone getting hurt, you know, multiple years in a row. I'm just saying. So, but I don't know. Draft pick, y'all have a top 5 draft pick. Hello. And I know your fan base will probably be tired of doing this over and over and over, but y'all really ain't too good at drafting skill positions. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and say that, but, you know, your receiver that you got last year, I don't even want to mention Buddy's name, but you feel me. But yeah, though, I'm just saying, like, so you go and you get an O lineman with that pick. Now, hear me out. I know you're like, oh man, all these young guys not gonna be able to block, you know, the Nick Bosa's of the world, or they're not gonna be able to block the Myles Garrett's of the world and stuff like that. And yeah, I get that. But you go and you get a first round guy, and who knows, he has potential. And your boy Alabama, what's your boy name? JC Latham. I think that's his name, J.C. Latham, I want to say. J.C. something. I'm pretty sure J.C. Latham. He was pretty dominant out there, you know, at Bama, you know, respectfully, in a packed conference like the SEC, you know. So, especially packing those trenches, you know, that's what that conference is known for, having dogs in the trenches, you know. So, I feel like that would be a good pick, and it would be a good pick for Jim Harbaugh's system. Because like I said, he's a runner. He likes to run first. He's just an older school guy, which I respect. I feel like football should be played like that. I mean, look at the jersey I have on. You know what I'm saying in like every video. Because I know what they're going to say. Quarterback is the most important position. Yes, without a doubt, quarterback is. But if you got 5 pretty solid fat boys up front, and you got a dog in that backfield, bro, y'all gonna win. And just off of that, like I'm talking about having bad receivers to where, like, in a bad quarterback to where, you know, the pass game isn't even a threat. I'm talking about just a good O-line and a good running back. Bro, that was literally Derrick Henry his whole time in Tennessee, you know what I'm saying? Now, he did have AJ and D-Hop out there, you know, but still, a good running back and a good O-line will take you further, I believe. But, you know, hey, teach your own. I get it. We're going into, you know, part of the league, you know, era where quarterbacks, you have to have a quarterback to win. I get it. And, you know, it's probably always been like that. And, yeah, man, that's pretty much it, you know. Like I say, I truly, truly feel like you have a dog, you know, like dogs littered all around that offense, especially at the helm in Jay Herbo. You know, I really, really do feel like that. I got faith in a 6'6" guy with a rocket for an arm. Yeah, I got faith in that. I'm sorry. you know, but he's about to have a Hall of Fame coach come to him. Yes, a Hall of Fame coach already. Yes, a Hall of Fame coach already. Now, I mean a football Hall of Famer, you know, for what he did his time in the NFL and in college ball. Especially now, coming off of a freaking natty. Bro won the natty. Now he about to go coach Harbaugh. That's crazy, man. I see good things coming for the Chargers finally. Since like 2007. You know. But with all that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, you know what I'm saying? I hope you leave it a like, you know, comment, subscribe, run up them numbers, man. Let's get it. We out here, and we out.